let us wrap up our 12 disciples by looking at the origins of Judas Iscariot. Now, the last of the 12 disciples to be mentioned is Judas Iscariot. John 6:71 refers to him as the son of Simon Iscariot. The name Iscariot means man of Kerioth, a town located in southern Judea. Thus, it is believed that Judas is from Kerioth. This is unique, since all the other disciples were from the region of Galilee, excluding Matthew, James the Less, and Thomas, of whom we are unaware of their exact birthplace. Now, most scholars believe that Judas was the only Judean disciple amongst the 12. Some scholars believe that this may have led to Judas feeling prejudiced against the other 11 Galilean disciples, which in turn led to his betrayal, but that is merely speculation. While we cannot know for certain, Judas is most likely a Hebraic Jew. One church tradition holds that his family were Sadducees, and that they had moved to Jericho. Judas becomes a disciple of John the Baptist before becoming a disciple of Christ, or as it is taught in church tradition. John's Gospel tells us that Judas was the treasurer of the 12 disciples, in charge of the money, buying supplies for the group, and this would suggest a higher level of education for Judas. Now, this is important since Matthew was the tax collector and would have had experience with handling money, yet Judas was chosen out of all the 12 to be the treasurer, which then leads many to believe that Judas was a businessman by trade who had experience with buying and selling. This would again reinforce the idea of Judas having a higher level of education. As I mentioned in the discussions on the origins of the disciple Nathaniel Bartholomew, scholars believe that Nathaniel is the second smartest of the 12 disciples, second only to Judas, meaning that Judas was actually the most educated of all the 12. And that wraps up the origins of Judas Iscariot.